Hi YouTube, it's me again, just clearing up the ignorance. I was looking at my first video on black culture or race and culture, and one of the people were texting another person, and they said, "Well, does God hate Caucasians?" And they asked for examples. I'm not against Caucasians. The Bible identifies the devil as one of the most beautiful angels who was kicked out of heaven for trying to be more powerful than God. The Bible also states that the devil will rule the world, but his days will be numbered. Any race that practices and spreads the separation of religion from the government becomes the devil, because the government functions without the grace of God. As far as Caucasians are considered, God does not hate Caucasians. Caucasian is not exclusive to those that consider themselves white. Caucasian generally are Italians, Spaniards, Middle Eastern, North Africans, and Hispanics. Though they are predominantly Caucasian, they don't claim the title white. Instead, they claim ethnicities or cultures, which is not a race. Generally, the title white is exclusive to Northern Europeans, England, Ireland, etc. Though recently in the US demographics, the classification white also appeared. Or I'm sorry, the classification white Hispanic has appeared, possibly to create a division, divide and conquer amongst the growing Hispanic, Latino ethnic populations in America, and to keep white the majority. Generally, most people are not against Caucasian. Most Caucasians who claim that ethnicities are accepted as they are seen to not be pure, they are considered dark-skinned whites. Most people are generally against whites because they want everybody to be predominantly Caucasian, turning them into an ethnicity, exterminating other great races, like Native American Indians. And that's a threat to other races. Um, it was a passage that the eugenist said. He said that the cross between a white and a Negro is still a Negro. The cross between a white and an Indian is still an Indian. The cross between any of the great races before is still part of that great race. And it was called the passing of the great races. And so I feel that if we're equal and we're all equal, then we all deserve to live in this world. And it's not for one race to try to push its culture or its genealogy on another race. To me, that seems very devilish. To say that the other races are ugly, and it's a form of politics. It's a form of politics. It's like what the way that I see it, it's like, okay, well, a white person has sex with a black person, they create a baby. Well, the baby is still black, and then what they do is they push the biracial over the original, and then they kind of kill off the original, and that's not really fair. I think that as long as they act as a threat, then they are the devil, because that's what the devil does. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And I'm not saying that all Caucasians do this. It's only an exclusive ones who call themselves white. Obviously, in America, the term white has been so loose that it's becoming so loose that other people are considering themselves white for higher standards, more acceptance in society. And I think that when you create a society like that, you are threatening people or other races directly. And I just don't see it as fair. I'm not saying that I don't believe that God or even me are against Caucasians, but we're against those that classify themselves as white because of what they do to the other races in the way they separate religion from government. It's like they try to be God and the devil. Is and I don't think that that's right.